for sure. Ted is joining us now. He has details on a bright start to the day.
Yeah, things look fantastic already. We're seeing some sunshine out there. We see that in some of our cameras already. Here's a look from Lake City, our Pearl of the Lake camera from Lewiston Auto, looking live toward the rising sun. Kind of exciting to be able to see that this morning. We've gotten a break from the clouds, at least not many of those around. And the wind is a lot lighter, so not as much of the choppy water, the big waves we would have seen yesterday from Lake City, as the winds yesterday were at that 40 to 45 mile per hour range pretty much all day, and the rain was going on this morning. No rain, at least yet. We may see some more by the end of the day, but at least for the time being, some chilly starlight, a little sunlight as we look southward from Grand Rounds with our Lewiston Auto camera in Rochester. It's 32 right now from the studio. Look northward. It feels like 23, some starlight and some moonlight out there to start the day. Temperatures right around the freezing mark in most spots. Rochester now in the 30s, as Mesa City now below freezing, 29 there and 30 in Dodge Center. So a couple of spots even below freezing, about 10 degrees colder now versus where we were yesterday. But again, the trade-off here, we have winds that are around 33, 34 miles per hour lighter than they were yesterday. So vast change there, vastly improved weather picture in that regard. But there's a chance of more rain though later today. And some sun, yeah, we'll have some of that this morning for a little while. But beyond this, beyond today anyway, more and more of that sunshine in the coming days. And by the weekend, that may even yield a decent, brief, short-lived warm-up. We may see 50s, though, for a time over the weekend. But right now, just a few clouds. I saw that little thin batch of clouds in Lake City right now, and also areas north of Rochester around Zumbrota, some thin clouds there. Storm system coming out of the west. That will bring eventually some rain to the area as we move along into the middle part of the day and for the afternoon. High-risk futurecast tracking those rain chances. The first areas to see the rain will be around Mesa City down to Clear Lake, even toward Algona. By the time we get to 2 o'clock, the rain begins to expand to the north and east, reaching Rochester and eventually Lake City and Winona. And we'll be dealing with some light rain this afternoon into the early evening. But after sunset, the rain moves out. We'll have clouds around, but drier for the overnight hours after about 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock this evening. And then tomorrow, even Friday, even the weekend, will be rain-free, enjoying some of that, some sunshine. The morning commute features at least some sun, featuring some sunshine. 32, the temperature, a light breeze out of the west, around 8 or 9 miles per hour. So a nice change of pace for us there. 32 in Rochester, a little warmer to the east where the clouds are still hanging around. It's 39 in Marquette, 42 in Green Bay toward north and west, even colder, Minot 27. That's the kind of weather we may have this time tomorrow. Some of those colder readings over the next couple of nights. But some chilly sunshine today. Then here come the clouds and eventually some rain. The best chances of rain after about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon for most of us. But a few may see the rain as early as 11 or 12 o'clock. Watch those temperatures make their way into the mid-40s with a fairly light breeze, only around 5 to 10 miles per hour for the most part. 30s in most spots on the map regionally. Rochester 32, Bemidji 33, and to the northwest you see Minot 27, Aberdeen 33, and southward still some 40s hanging on Oskaloosa and in Fort Madison. Weather Almanac 55, the typical high this time of the year. I think by the weekend we may get there, but certainly not before then. 6:14 this evening, sunset. We'll have some sun at first, but by sunset, here come the clouds, and yes, there's some rain, maybe even a wet snowflake or two for some of us, but for the most part, warm enough for mainly just rain. Showers move out. We'll have the clouds hanging tough overnight, but finally then the clouds break up by mid-morning. Tomorrow we'll have some cool sunshine, a fairly light breeze through our Thursday. Daytime highs barely in the 40s, so a cool day, but again, a decent scenario with the lack of rain and all that bright sunshine. So a trade-off there. And then going into Friday, light winds and some upper 40s to near 50-degree warmth. The storm system northwest of us will bring some more of that cold air, but ahead of it, a gusty warm or warmer Saturday, and we'll have a dry weekend. Some showers today, and by the time next week rolls around, it's not rain, but maybe some snow showers. That may be next Tuesday. And the long term, this is 6 to 10 day outlook looking into the beginning of November. Look how cold those temperatures look. That's the bottom end of that temperature scale there. Really cold stuff. In other words, this is what we're seeing, 30s instead of the more seasonable 50s. In some cases, 20 to 25 degrees below the seasonal average by the end of next week. 45 today in Rochester, 48 in Austin. Clouds by afternoon with some showers in the afternoon with those fairly light winds. 45 here in Rochester. 31 tonight, kind of a chilly breeze around 10 miles per hour. 7-day forecast, some sun after today for several days before we see that much colder air in the middle of next week.
Might be a little wet for the ride home from school.
It does look like, yeah, this is one rain chance we have, and yeah, this afternoon is it.
Thank you, Ted.